What's up, guys? Back with another video. This is the fight against poverty, and today we're going to be talking about consumer education nationwide, aka a way to alleviate some of the poverty. I do feel like this can alleviate some of the poverty within our nation. It would be great to have these skills that we need, that are a necessity in our adult lives, like getting a mortgage, car loan, student loan, understanding and budgeting and credit scores and all that. And that being said, we're gonna get right into the video. I like this picture. Um, got a lot of different things in there. Um, one that stands out to me, uh, probably would be out of all these. Mm, uh, counseling, consumerism. It's really not what it pertains to. It's all about the same words, but it's consumer education. That's what stands out. But yeah, I was talking to one of my coworkers about the credit system, and I asked him about the social credit system and what he thought about it. Then we got to our credit system, and then I asked him, I was like, "Did you learn about the credit system in high school?" Thinking, I had the advantage because I thought I was under the impression that we didn't have no one got that not that knowledge of consumer education in high school, but I was wrong. He did. He actually did, and it was required in his high school to take consumers ed to graduate. So in my case, that wasn't it. I graduated in 2014, so that was quite a while ago. I'm getting old, but I'm glad to see that it is a requirement in some high schools, and we're gonna get into a lot of we're gonna get into some legislature in Illinois. We're gonna get into the states that do have this requirement to graduate high school to take consumers ed. Um, and to be honest, that changed my whole perspective on the credit system and just everything. Cause I I will always say like, man, I didn't learn that in high school, and then it would always be a person older than me said me neither. But now, um, I can ask some of the young adults, well, who are becoming young adults, up and coming young adults, like give me pointers on how to get a mortgage, and that's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy, but it's crazy that I didn't learn that in high school. Living proof. Still learning to this day, as you can see. And this is why we have these conversations to get a better understanding of our environment, our society, what way it's going, and I do feel like this is a way to help alleviate some of the poverty. I honestly do. I feel like I feel like soon it should be nationwide, and we could just go from there and look at the analytics of what has it done since it's been implemented, and maybe I can do a slide on that, and we could see we could see what what like what impacts has it really had? And that's really kind of hard to gauge, but we're going to get into the rest of the video. Alright, guys. I looked up, obviously, consumers education has in the title of this video, but here's some legislature, or legislative. I think it's legislature. See, I don't even know the difference. But I'm gonna read it though. I'm reading it. You can see it's a .gov. Checking my sources. You feel me? This is a credible source. Obviously, if it's legislature. But it says I'm not gonna read this first part, but pupil, pupils in the public. Hold on, this done popped up. See how they do me? See how they do me? I don't even know the password. I don't even know the password. Okay. And okay. We're gonna start over. Sorry about that. Pupils in the public schools in grades 9 through 12 shall be taught and be required to study courses which include instruction in the area of consumer education, including but not necessarily limited to understanding the basic concepts of financial literacy, including consumer debt and installment purchasing, including credit scoring, managing credit debt, and completing a loan application, budgeting, savings, and investing, banking, including balancing a checkbook, opening a deposit account, and use of interest rates, facts. Understanding simple contracts, state and federal income taxes, personal insurance policies, the comparison of prices, higher education, student loans, identity theft, security, home ownership, including the basic process of obtaining a mortgage. I don't know how to obtain a mortgage. Guys, this is me talking, Nikita. And I'm going to continue reading. And the concepts of fixed and adjustable rate mortgages, subprime loans, and predatory lending, and understanding roles of consumers interacting with our agricultural, business, labor unions, and government, and formulating and archiving the goals of the mixed free enterprise system. The State Board of Education shall devise or approve the consumer education curriculum for grades 9 through 12 and specify the minimum amount of instruction to be devoted thereto. The Financial Literacy Fund is created as a special fund in the state treasury. State funds and private contributions for the promotion of financial literacy shall be deposited into the Financial Literacy Fund. All money in the Financial Literacy Fund shall be used subject to appropriation by the State Board of Education to award grants to school districts for the following: deferring the cost of financial literacy training for teachers, rewarding a school or teacher who wins or achieves results at a certain level of success in financial literacy competition, rewarding a student who wins or archives results at a certain level of success in financial literacy. I read that. Funding activities including books, games, field trips, computers, and other activities related to financial literacy education. This class sound lit. This would have been fun. Like, dang. In awarding grants, every effort must be made to ensure that all geographic areas of the state are represented. A school board may establish a special fund in which to receive public funds and private contributions for Promotion of financial literacy. Money in the fund shall be used for the following: defraying the cost of financial literacy training for teachers. And I read that already. Yeah, I put that. That's kind of suspect. Is this real? Nah, I'm playing. But this is in Illinois. I'm gonna go to another article. But yeah, that's what's up. That class sound lit, bro. Like my thing is why it takes so long to get that, not just in Illinois, but why isn't it everywhere? You know what I'm saying? As y'all can see, this is updated the first of this month. How many states require students to take a personal finance course before graduating from high school? Oregon became the 23rd state. It's 50 states, bro. On July 31st to guarantee a standalone one semester course, 1.5 of nutrient skills, 1 year course, and personal finance. Check out NGPF State of Financial Education Report for continuous updates of increasing access. Louisiana on here, Connecticut, Minnesota, Indiana. That's good. Right next to us. We love adding these updates. It means more students will be benefiting from personal finance courses in the future. West Virginia. There are now 15 states that guarantee all high schoolers will take at least one semester personal finance before crossing the graduation stage. They are parents includes date of full implementation. Asterisk indicates states where law passed in 2022, but I get they gotta pass the law and they gotta get the funds to fund the teachers like we just read. But damn, bro, this 2028, bro. You know what I'm saying? Damn. I mean, it's good, bro. That's something happening. In order to be considered a guaranteed state, the state must guarantee that all students will take a one semester personal finance course, at least that cannot be substituted before they graduate from high school. I'm going to get a little wonky here. And this is a .org. I don't know what's up with these. These is credible sources. That's at least that's what I was telling school. He says, I'm going to get a little wonky here to highlight we hold states to such a high standard when it comes to providing financial education. All students, an overwhelming majority of students survey after survey agree with philosophy that all students should receive this education. We agree. One semester research finds that students learn by doing so. Personal finance course rich with hands-on activities, simulations that are relevant to a student's life is more likely to stick. This type of course simply takes more time to teach well. In addition, the scope of personal finance course that is relevant to a high schooler is quite comprehensive and should not shortchange by any less than a full semester. Finally, research shows that when states attempt to pigeonhole personal finance into a few weeks of another course, only 1 in 3 school teachers any personal finance at all. Why? Put yourself in a teacher's shoes. Someone hands you a state requirement that says you suddenly have to embed new standards into your class. You can either rush through your existing standards to squeeze in the new ones, or you can literally stay the course. Most teachers choose to maintain the same standards as before. Damn. Personal finance course that can be substituted. Given the topic's importance, comprehensiveness, the fast-changing nature, it must be its own course. Students deserve this. They do. Personal finance cannot be covered adequately when it's embedded in another course for a week or two, or when another course entirely is used to satisfy a personal finance requirement. Recent examples of state turning its commitment to financial education only to backpedal later. Kentucky changed the language at the final moment from personal finance course to program. An incredible loophole because program was never defined. The reality on the ground is that it's often a race to the bottom in too many districts where they are taking the stance that a 3 hour online module will. Hell no. That's cramming. That's cramming right there. Since we often get questions about why research often develop reports that cite a different number of states, we thought it was worth digging into the methodology. So how to reconcile NGPF's analysis with the 21 states cited in the 2020 CEE report? It's actually quite simple. Once you dive into the CEE report and analyze the status of personal finance education across the nation, 2020 graph shown below, the 21 states that require high school students to take a course in personal finance seems to include 6 states where standalone high school courses is required to be taken, 15 states as required coursework integrated into another course. So it would appear that 15 of the 21 states counted as having personal finance requirement into the 2020 CEE report actually embedded personal finance standards into another course. In reality, this means that a course that has just a week or two or even less of personal finance content embedded would be considered a state where a student is required to take personal finance course. So, I mean, at least they doing it though. Like, I mean, at least it's better than I got. Real talk. Thankfully, there tends to be continuum at schools level. Yeah, I'm gonna just show y'all this graph. I ain't gonna read too much on it because these reports are read keenly in state capital across the country. Actually embedded a few personal finance. So let's require coursework. High school course required to be offered. Bold implementation of state standards. Standalone high school course required. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn, they wasn't lying. They said 6. 6. Cause this one standalone high school course required to be taken. Damn. I mean that's just crazy, bro. I mean, but at least here's the author's name, Tim Ranzetta. Yeah. And accumulating a savings account balance of 300. Of over 300. Okay. Okay, I see you, Tim. But yeah, man, we gotta. Dang, the whole time Illinois not even on this list, bro. So when did Illinois just start doing this? That's interesting. I just read the legislature. I asked y'all, was it real? But I mean, it's good. At least some states is on the map. We gotta look at the positives, cause before it was nothing. And you know what I'm saying? And then it's a theory. Oh, you learn that in the household. But how is my parents gonna know? And they wasn't taught it either. You know what I'm saying? So we just continue the cycle of ignorance, just going along with something that we don't know nothing about. But yeah, at least these states got it. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna end this slide. Let's, all right, guys. I found a TED talk on personal finance education in high school. Let's see what this video is about.
High school brings many new opportunities, and 8th grade was the time I had to pick which ones I wanted to take and which ones I didn't. Throughout the year, I've been deciding which classes I wanted to take and which extracurricular activities I wanted to participate in. And this started to become the primary thought in my mind. One day, when I was doing all this planning, I noticed my mom was doing the bills. I decided to look over her shoulder just to see what she was doing and how she was doing it. What I realized was that what she was doing was really, really complicated. And then it hit me. I have no idea how to do bills. I have no idea how to do loans, mortgages, taxes, or insurance either. But I felt like it was incredibly important that I knew how to handle my personal finances. Teens need to learn how to handle their personal finances in school. The average credit score for ages 18 to 24 is 630 to 643, which is the lowest credit score out of all of the age brackets. Something clearly needs to be done about this, and the easiest would be to create personal finance apps in high school. And that's not the only reason. The average credit card debt of a college freshman is $3,173. If teens don't learn how to handle their personal finances early on, they can easily end up in huge financial trouble just because they don't know what they're doing. In addition, PBS states that the purpose of school is to prepare children for citizenship, cultivate a skilled workforce, and allow students to compete in a global marketplace. In short, school is supposed to prepare its students for the real world. But isn't loans, taxes, mortgage, and insurance a very real part of the real world? Spending some time learning this in school leaves you in control, with a good idea of how the system works. Finally, the financial crash of 2008 really showed how unprepared students were for handling their own personal finances. To better prepare for the future, personal finance needs to be integrated into the school curriculum. I figured that someone must have thought of this already and just decided to look into the personal finance department at Stevenson High School, which is the high school I currently attend. What I saw was that out of the 45 graduation requirements, one was related to personal finance. After looking into the economics and consumer education classes,
Right. I think this is up to date. What, 8 years ago? 8 years ago was yeah, it's 2014. So yeah, economics. I took economics in high school. I think consumer education would have been a better fit. Um, just to prepare me for the adult life. Economics, like I said, we only did like one activity, and that was a budgeting activity, and that just didn't stick to me.
after high school, I realized that some of the classes had some of the aspects of what I was looking for, but it wasn't a very solid curriculum. I knew that the graduation requirements for one high school was nowhere near the big picture, so I decided to look into the Illinois personal finance standards. What I saw was that there were no specific personal finance standards in Illinois. There were some economic standards, but they did not sufficiently cover personal finance. I decided to look into personal finance nationally, while I was at it. Those standards weren't all that great either.
Same chart, same chart. So the chart I was looking at wasn't up to date. Um, let's go back and see. Go back and see. No, this is not it. This is not it. That chart. I mean, it's more different, I guess. A little different. Yeah, a little different, more up to date. Slowly but surely, though. Slowly but surely.
43 states have personal finance standards for kindergarten through 12th grade, but only 17 have a high school course, and the meager 6 requires a STEM subject. In fact, only 3 states require all 3 of these. After looking at these requirements, I knew that there needed to be more solid standards for personal finance, or life preparedness in general. I came up with the idea of having a life management aspect to the graduation requirements. It would be in 4 parts, all pertaining to preparing for life. They were health, driver's education, personal finance, and social emotional learning, or SEL for short. Driver's education, health, and social emotional learning are all things extensively covered in high school. But personal finance is the only one not covered as much as all the other ones, or at least as much as it should be. The solution to that problem seemed really simple to me. Why not just create a class that would teach you how to do all this stuff? This class would be called Life Management 101, because that's what it is, a class that will make everyday things in your life more manageable. Life Management 101 will be a mandatory class for all high school students. It will count as a high school credit, which means that if you don't take the class, you don't graduate high school. Now, I know many of you are looking at me and thinking, how is this class any different than some of the courses already offered in our high schools? Well, the aim of life management is practical exposure to real-world personal finance. It's there to teach students how to use the skills they've learned. And I'm not the only one who thinks this. So many people all over the country have done so much to help people realize how important life management is. In fact, Oklahoma has created its own extensive personal finance standards that covers almost everything you need to know in terms of handling your money. It's a great model that will help create a nationwide curriculum. So the question remains, is this effective? Will this work? And the answer is yes. Researchers from the Federal Reserve Board and the University of Wisconsin-Madison have conducted a study showing that teens who took the mandated personal finance courses had higher credit scores. Life management is an incredibly important part of the high school curriculum, and we need to make sure the personal finance aspect of it is covered as much as everything else. And who knows, as more and more people realize that, it just might become a course in the near future. You can show your support and sign the petition at www.change.org/p/life-management-101. Thank you.
So that was just a little something. She was just explaining why it's important and how it can prepare you. So I respect it. I respect it. We're gonna go to the last slide of my video and we're gonna get out of here. All right, guys. We got a lot of different information on consumer ed, and this is my stamp of approval with ways to fight poverty. And with that being said, we're gonna end the video. Hope you guys have a blessed day, night, year, decade, etc. Generational wealth on the way for you guys. And we're going to continue to find ways to fight poverty and eventually, hopefully, eradicate it or permanently remove it or, you get it. But don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to keep continuing to do these videos on ways to fight poverty. I'm gonna think outside the box. I'm gonna do it all for y'all. Not just for y'all, for myself, for my kids, for they kids, next kids, and ongoing. Start a legacy. All right. You guys have a good one.